It's Road Trip Trivia Week. Today's episode all about vacation movies. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show, and happy road trip week. Hopefully the antique horn at the beginning of all the episodes this week did not startle you into some sort of accident or something. Somebody commented that they were very alarmed by the antique horn at the start of the episode. So hope you enjoyed that fun sound effect. Shout out to a new listener, Stacy Haller, who said in an email, "Hi, Ryan. This is my second time listening to your podcast. Yesterday, I listened to the Rabbit Trivia on Easter weekend with my kids. Definitely not looking to bust your butt, but I've spent a lot of time at the Grand Canyon, bringing tour groups there in my early 20s. So I feel remiss if I don't tell you that your pronunciation made me giggle in my head. Look up the pronunciation here so you know how to say this word, Yavapai, if you end up going to the Grand Canyon." And according to the screenshot Stacy sent me, it is Yavapai. Yavapai. So I think I may have come close to that in one of my 3 pronunciations of that on the National Parks episode earlier this week. But thank you, Stacy, for bringing that to my attention. I love getting emails from listeners, which are usually about my pronunciation of things, but I like all kinds of emails. So email me anytime, ryanbuds@gmail.com. Today's episode about vacation movies, some fun ones in here. But before we get there, we've got the letter H. And the letter H for categories. Categories today is things you see at the zoo, car parts, and tourist attractions. Things you see at the zoo, car parts, and tourist attractions, all starting with H. Listen for my 3 answers at the end of the episode, along with a fun fact of the day about the largest ranch in the U.S. All right, we're warmed up, we're ready, and we're diving into this quiz on vacation movies. Here we go. It's Vacation Movies Trivia. Question number 1. Ed Helms plays the son of Clark Griswold in a Vacation remake from 2015. What is his character's first name? Number 1, Ed Helms plays the son of Clark Griswold in a Vacation remake from 2015. What's his character's first name? Question number 2, what 90s animated series from Steven Spielberg spawned the subtitle How I Spent My Summer Vacation? Number 2, what 90s animated series from Steven Spielberg spawned the subtitle How I Spent My Summer Vacation? Number 3, to what state does Peter travel to forget his ex-girlfriend in Forgetting Sarah Marshall? To what state does Peter travel to forget his ex-girlfriend in Forgetting Sarah Marshall? Number 4, Weekend at Bernie's takes place at a beach house in the blank. Fill in the blank. Number 4, Weekend at Bernie's takes place at a beach house in the blank. Number 5, who stars in the romantic getaway film Under the Tuscan Sun? Number 5, who stars in the romantic getaway film Under the Tuscan Sun? Number 6, what kind of animal is shot in the rear at the end of The Great Outdoors? Number 6, what kind of animal is shot in the rear at the end of The Great Outdoors? Number 7, what starring comedian drives the RV in the 2006 comedy RV? Number 7, what starring comedian drives the RV in the 2006 comedy RV? Number 8, what year did The Beach come out? Was it 1997, 2000, or 2004? What year did the movie The Beach come out? 97, 2000, 2004. Number 9, what kind of weapon does the killer mainly use in I Know What You Did Last Summer? What kind of weapon does the killer mainly use in I Know What You Did Last Summer? Number 10, what quiet, quirky British character went on a holiday in 2007? Number 10, what quiet, quirky British character went on a holiday in 2007? And the bonus question for 2 points to close out our road trip week episode about vacation films. What actor and actress starred in the rom-com Blended? What actor and actress star in the rom-com Blended? Those are all your questions for vacation films. We'll be right back with the answers after this. We are back with the answers to vacation films. Let's see how you did for Road Trip Trivia Week, day number 3. Number 1, Ed Helms plays the son of Clark Griswold in a Vacation remake from 2015. His character's first name is Rusty Griswold. Rusty, the name of the son character in all the Vacation movies. Rusty and Audrey. Number 2, what 90s animated series from Steven Spielberg spawned the subtitle How I Spent My Summer Vacation? Tiny Toon Adventures, one of my all-time favorite VHS tapes, which I actually don't have. I should try and find that at a thrift store somewhere, or maybe order it online. But I loved renting that over and over and over again in the early 90s, and I love Tiny Toons. I have them all on DVD. They rebooted it a year or two ago on HBO Max, but it is very so-so. It just doesn't have any of the magic of the original to me. Maybe you like it. If you like it, let me know and what you like about it. Social media, Ryan Buds on everything. Number 3, to what state does Peter travel to forget his ex-girlfriend and Forgetting Sarah Marshall? That's a great comedy. Hawaii. Number 4, Weekend at Bernie's takes place at a beach house in the Hamptons, New York, Hamptons. Number 5, who stars in the romantic getaway Under the Tuscan Sun? Diane Lane. Number 6, what kind of animal is shot in the rear at the end of The Great Outdoors? A bear. Watch this movie on an outdoor projector, sort of in the Great Outdoors, in Monticello, Indiana, 2 summers ago for my sister's 50th birthday celebration. The house we rented had a projector, and that was one of the movies they had. So we watched The Great Outdoors, and that bear gets shot in the butt. Number 7, what starring comedian drives the RV in the 2006 comedy RV? Robin Williams, one of his more forgettable comedies, but still not bad. And I love the idea of traveling in an RV, so it's pretty funny. The late, great Robin Williams. Number 8, what year did The Beach come out? Another classic movie. I have a poster of it I'm staring at right now. It's my wife's poster from high school, but it came out in the year 2000. It's in our nerd cave room that looks like an old video store in my basement. It's above her Garden State poster. So she loved Leo, and she loves Zach Braff. The Beach from 2000. Number 9, what kind of weapon does the killer mainly use? And I know what you did last summer, a hook for gutting fish and doing fisherman things. He has that overcoat with the hood. It's the Hook Killer, and I know what you did last summer. Number 10, what quiet, quirky British character went on holiday in 2007? Mr. Bean. I love Mr. Bean. I've seen every episode, but I have not seen that second movie. I've seen the first Bean movie, actually for my birthday. Whatever year it came out, my 8th or 9th or 10th birthday, my mom took all my friends and I to see that at Bremen Town Theaters in Tinley Park, Illinois area, and tickets, I think, were $1.75. It was super cheap. But that was one of my birthdays. That was a lot of fun. Number 11, for 2 points, what actor and actress starred in the rom-com Blended? Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. There you have it. Another fun road trip trivia quiz day. If you like these theme weeks, let me know. I'll try and do more throughout the summer here and keep you entertained. And if you want to pick topics that I do on the show, go to patreon.com/trivia with buds, $5 a month. You get to be added to a big Google spreadsheet, and you can add topics for the whole year or month by month. And sometimes I get to them in the month. Sometimes it takes me a few months to catch up, but usually I try and get all of them recorded at some point. That's $5 a month and $60 a year. Patreon.com/trivia with buds. Go support the show. Links in the show notes. Your fact of the day was King Ranch, the largest ranch in the U.S., is larger than both Rhode Island and Luxembourg. That's a pretty big ranch. I wonder who owns that and what goes on that ranch the size of, or bigger than, Rhode Island. That's nuts. And your letter was H. Things you see at the zoo: hippos, car parts. How about the handle of the door? And tourist attractions, go with Peter in Forgetting Sarah Marshall and go to Hawaii. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more trivia with Buds. Cheers.